Hey there everybody, it's Mike Delisio with another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing. Today we're going to be taking a look at Termite Towers coming from Bright Eye Games. Looks like 1 to 4 players between 60 and 75 minutes. Control termites, forage wood, and build the colony. In Termite Towers, each player controls a team of termites which needs to build their side of the mound above the colony. The player who builds the best wall and meets the most personal objectives is the winner. Termite Towers is a sequel to Waggle Dance. While the game shares some concepts, Termite Towers offers new rules and a higher level of challenge and complexity. So, Waggle Dance is a game that came out a number of years ago, and this publisher, Bright Eyes, has republished it. And this game by the same designer, I believe, is a sequel, it says, to it. So, has maybe some similarities with some changes as well. All right, so here we've got our component list, our illustrated setup. The overview, it's played over a number of rounds until the end of the round in which the end game is triggered. You can play a short game or a long game. Each round is divided into 2 phases, day and night. All players compete in the day phase by each taking a turn, placing a die in turn order. And then once all dice have been placed, you go into the night phase where action cards are resolved in order from A to G. And then they go into more detail about both the day phase and the night phase, as you might expect. A lot of examples given about those different phases. And the end of the round and then ending the game. That game can be triggered. The game end can be triggered, excuse me, in one of 2 ways. 1 or more players have completed the minimum number of rows of their wall, depending upon whether it's a short or long game. Or the Queen Termite card deck is empty. And then they talk about scoring. And then we've got a solo game as well that has the differences in how the AI opponent plays. Looks like we also have I have an iconography guide and card reference and action card reference. All right. Let's take a look. Wow, that's a lot of dice. First, let's take a look at these dual layer boards. I do love me a dual layer board. I've been on record with that. So, yeah. Nice. I like the art direction there, too. It's kind of like a watercolor look. That's cool. Looks like we have a whole lot of custom engraved dice in different sizes. So I'm not going to show off all of these, but I'm just going to kind of give you a slow cascade. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Very luxurious. And I'm throwing them all over the table. It's a complete catastrophe. All right. I'll worry about that later. Let's look at the wooden components, shall we? We've got a lot of those, too. Now, many of these I'm not going to bother getting out of the bags. We've got some white cubes, okay? You've seen white cubes before. We've got some larger white discs that I suspect slot right in here. Let's see. Oh, maybe not. Look, you can't let me around components. They're going to just end up all over the table. So maybe they do go in there, maybe they don't. I don't know. It looks like the cubes go in here. But apologies if that's not how it works. I was just taking a guess at it. We've got different colored cubes. Here we've got some cubes and little, what look to be maybe like walls. More cubes, more sticks. All right, so a fair amount of wooden components as well that I will deal with in a moment after I'm done looking over these cards. Let's look at the small cards, the mini-sized. All right, we've got our card backs here, which look to be wood. And we've got some objectives here as well. Let's just start looking at those. All right. There we go. Some goals you're looking for, objectives as it says. There we go. Looks like resources of some type here. Okay. There's the small cards. Now we've got 2 decks of standard size cards. We'll look through these. Card backs. And the fronts. Card quality seems to be fine. I mean, nothing, I don't think they're linen finished. I mean, they're usable. Got some iconography here. Not a lot of text, actually 0 text so far here. There was text on the objective cards. This, I'm assuming, are the AI solo cards. I believe that's correct. And we got one more deck of standard size cards here. Take a look at those. Card backs. Actually, no, those are the fronts. Here are the backs. I was going to say, those look more like card fronts to me, so. There we go. Yeah, very clear, very easy to read. From what I can tell, anyway. All right, well, I'm intrigued by this one. Waggle Dance is a game that I always meant to play but never did get a chance to, so this is also intriguing, seeing that it is a sequel to that. That is Termite Towers. Thank you for watching another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing.